What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ancient Bloodline of Light, and this is Giovanni. So I'm gonna talk about my experiences with angels and, in general, working with them. Now, working with angels is incredibly uplifting. They are well-patient beings, and this doesn't really take much to work with them. Just always be grateful. That's all they really appreciate. Is just gratitude. So you really don't have to lay down any offerings or whatnot. Being around their energy is incredible. It takes away so much stress. It really helps you connect back to your higher self. Working with them is like just working those aspects of your higher self, God, that higher being within, the spirit, the father, the mother, the both energies of masculine and feminine, the all. Now, angels, archangels specifically, have names that represent these aspects of God. Like Archangel Michael, for example, his name meaning he who was like God. Raphael, the healing of God. Ariel, the lion or the lioness of God. They're all aspects of the higher self from us, the psyche. And I thought that was actually a great insight to reflect on, and especially that actually came from Archangel Uriel, because he gives you inspiration, motivation, and wisdom, and he also aids you with ideas, and especially works with your root chakra, and he helps me ground my energy. Now, when it comes to grounding your energy, it really helps you. Like, there's multiple benefits, but I don't really want to go down a lot of them. One, okay, there was an orb that just passed by. Because I'm like vibrating on their frequencies, so I've been like interacting with them a lot. So actually saw one earlier, and anyways, grounding your energy is incredible. It takes away stress. Um, it it takes away inflammatory. You have inflammatory issues. Just you go visualize grounding your energy. You can call upon Archangel Uriel to help you ground your energy, and you can actually feel that right away, just like when you call upon him. And the others for like working with your chakras. When you ground your energy, also you take away stress. If I didn't mention that already, just helps you get a more clear mind and stability. And just going outside and taking off your shoes, be out there barefoot, and just you connect with the earth right away. And it just feels amazing, and it's just uplifting. It raises your vibrations, and just like when you hug a tree, you're connecting with that frequency, and you're automatically just grounding your energy because trees are already rooted to the earth. Now, Archangel Uriel works with your root chakra and balancing it. Then there's Archangel Shamwell, which works with your sacral chakra. I believe it's Jophiel, works with your solar plexus. Raphael for the heart chakra. Michael for the throat. Zachiel for the third eye. And Gabriel for the crown. So when you meditate and you call upon them in order from the chakras on from bottom to up, right away you will feel that energy. You feel well grounded. You feel connected to your higher self, to spirit, to all, and you feel that energy incredibly stable. Your key is not stagnant. You feel as if like you invoked Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, etc. All at the same time. Like you feel uplifted and great. You feel more connected to spirit, with the earth, with everything, and you're just really your chakras are spinning. So experiences working with archangels, to say Raphael, he's actually one of my spirit guides, and I am a healing person. Like I automatically just like to heal. I have my experiences with performing Reiki, which I didn't know that it was called Reiki back then, but when I was like 19, I always had experiences of healing my friends or myself and sending that energy projected out there. Like I must have mentioned it in a video on energy work a while back about healing a friend who was actually stabbed, and she's actually okay. That was years ago, and she's actually still doing pretty well today. And I've met Reiki practitioners. Some say that Raphael is their one of their spirit guides, and that's pretty fascinating. even if you're someone who's like not naturally like healing, he can still be your spirit guide. It is possible, or any other entity or ascended master. And it's like calling upon Yeshua. It's kind of like all the above, especially when you're embodying your higher self. It's like all the above. So it's like you're working with all of them at the same time. And ascended masters, they always work with their higher self. They master themselves. They basically just kept at it what they do. I know other people probably have much more insights on them than I do. A lot of people have different opinions or knowledge on them, but I haven't really gotten deeper in that. Maybe one day I will. Maybe I one day will record a video about it. And working with Yeshua along with Archangel Michael lately has been pretty uplifting for me when it comes to having safe travels. Aid me into like working on my music along with Archangel Sandalphone. Some of my blogs on the Ancient Bloodlineoflight WordPress website, which the link is in the description. Sandalphone actually helped me write some of them, and especially when you're in you need creativity, and especially when it comes to like music or any other form of art, Sandalphone is the one to go to, and he hasn't failed me at all. The guidance is great, and when it comes to music, I allow myself to like just open myself and invoke him, and it just goes along so smoothly. Things fall into place. And sometimes I thought that I can make a mistake on like recording a song, and then it comes out actually sound pretty good, and it may not come out as what I wanted to, like expected to, but it actually come out actually really good, better than I wanted it to. And especially he guides me to editing it, like the sounds, the tone, the reverb, the this and that. And you know, if you're a musician or artist in any kind of way or into poetry, I would recommend that you work with Archangel Sandalphone when it comes to that. And as for Michael, he's really great to work with. A friend of mine who was actually a previous drummer of mine years ago. Michael is actually one of his guides, and he works so well with courage and guidance. And I started working with him like when I was 20 years old. This was like maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. Angels, I started working with them in general. I got out of a bad breakup like years ago, and then all it just started to come to me, like everything synchronicity started coming to me, like working with angels and coming across them and YouTube channels on them. And Michael had caught my attention much more than any others, and working with him so often was always uplifting and satisfying. It's always satisfying working with him, in my opinion. And it's the reason why I got his name in angelic script tattooed on me, because of working with him, creating that strong bond with him and any entity that you want to work with. And it just never fails that they're there for you, and it's always uplifting. You know, if you're having that issue, you know, emotional support, whatever, talk to the angels or Raphael in general. Any of them really. Like, I know Raphael in particular works well with emotional healing as well. All of them was always emotionally supportive, and it's just like they would always randomly pop up. Like just at a time where not so long ago with that orb just randomly just passed by me, and I was actually seeing them earlier. They would randomly pop up, and orbs are like sparks, like purple, gold, blue, and I usually know that's Zachariah, Michael, or Lord Metatron, or whoever, or Raziel. And it's just incredible when you start to see them more and more, because you're on their frequency the more you interact with them. And I know that other people had mentioned the same thing, their experience with them. Not many people actually talk about it, and I really wish many people would, because I would love to hear their experiences. It's not really frequent that I would actually come across anyone, but I would definitely like go out of my way and just interact with someone maybe later to actually understand more like on their experiences with them. So one night I was watching a video about them. It's probably like an hour long podcast, and this woman was, talking about them and her experience working with them and what it's like. And we working with energy, working the lights, energy, and it tracks them just like when you visualize a white light, it actually draws them to you as well. So when you keep working with your energy in a positive way, they're drawn to you more and more experiences with them in your life, and that is actually great. So working with them, it's not much as there is some tough love, but a lot of people think that that's only for like demons, but also angels too. Like some things can happen for a reason, just so you could get from here to there to where you want to be, or it could turn out better than you wanted it to be, and they work along with synchronicities. Like Uriel, I needed help with uploading music, and so something unexpected happened where, okay, it was operating very slow. So with technology, I always asked Michael for help, so he allowed the music to upload, saved a lot faster, because for some reason everything was working really slow. And so Uriel started giving me ideas like, okay, put these songs, like create a different file and then place them in there like individually, not all at once or whatnot, like you were planning to do. And it started to come together, and I started to understand like, okay, this actually is a good idea. So I'm not gonna upload all of them all at once, but like just individually here and there though. So that's basically what happened, and it's actually working out great, and the songs coming out better. At first they were kind of screwed up, and then I don't know, like it was either him and Michael that actually helped the songs actually come out a lot better than I was trying to make it, because I couldn't really figure it out before. And there was just lots of stuff that I was planning on to do, and some of the songs, Yeshua, angels in general, especially Archangel Sandalphon, had actually guided me through recording them, like I mentioned before, and people can actually sense that energy due to songs when they listen to it. Like some people heard a few of them. The one that I released today, people actually heard it before I decided to release them, and they feel that. They feel uplifting. They feel something there. They feel that it's relaxing and inspiring and motivated, because this song, to me, it represents like when you're in a lower place and then you're uplifted. You keep fighting in life and you keep pushing yourself to a better place. And I kept feeling them around me when I placed that, and they could randomly just pop up like a flashing aura of energy. Like when I see them, they're not always like really tall like people mention. They're like really short sometimes, like maybe like a couple inches shorter than me, or a little shorter than that, like 5'2", 5'3", but when I see through my mind's eye, then there's like more details, like what they look like in their face, and they will appear as you perceive them as well. And some people say like Sandalphon or Lord Metatron are big as skyscrapers, which in my experience, yes, I've seen Sandalphon appear in that form through my mind's eye though, not like in a physical sense when the flashing energy, because that's how strong they appear. They could appear to you in a physical way that you can see them and not through your mind's eye. So that's my experiences with angels, and maybe one day I'll talk about more, and I would really love to talk to other people about their experiences, and I would like to hear yours in the comments. So take care, much love.